Alright, welcome back. Hello, welcome to round of 16 Mappool Showcase. We do have a secret scrim happening, so you can tune into that at CryptCrafting56. I don't remember the Twitch username, but whatever. Um, we're here to show the round of 16 Mappool Showcase. As I repeat myself, I'm here with North, Satch, and Doom Flambe. Say hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hi,
Yeah,
hi,
they're mainly here to commentate
guys.
about this round of 16 pool. It's gonna be, what, 5.2 SR? So the same SR
Bro
as
doesn't know his own pool SR.
qualifiers. So there might be some
Cheeky.
difficulties, might be a bit harder than quals, so who knows? But might as well stop beating around the bush and get right into it with Nomad 1.
Knows who knows.
So we got Nomad One and shit. It's like one of the Nomad ones of all time. But one of the big differences of the Nomad one this week is that it's a bit more tapping heavy than the last one. If you're used to more of just like a consistency Nomad one, be prepared for that. And a little bit of awkward aim, you feel me? And there's like a diff spike at the 75% mark. So make sure you're locked in the whole time when you're playing this. You feel me? Or else you're gonna get no mod one and you're gonna miss in the middle of the map and you're gonna score cap yourself, pal. So
I
don't do
love
that.
missing in the middle
Okay?
of the map.
It's my favorite thing to do.
And thank you Wheels West for the beautiful replay. But yeah, just another AR9, OD8, pretty chill. BPM should be pretty comfortable for most of you. You guys are pros.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, on to the Nomad 2. 10 BPM higher than last week's, I believe. This map, again, I think similar to Derwald, it's going to be a big stamina check for a lot of players. We've got some pretty long streams in this map, as I'm sure you can see on the replay there. So those players who have been kind of like, been able to mash their way through streams might struggle a little bit more here. There's a lot of super long streams, a lot of stamina drain. But it is a relatively short map, so you might be able to get by, but I think in general, this one's going to be a little bit more of a struggle for those players who haven't been 100% on the stream max up until this point.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out Aru for the replay. The GOAT.
Arugota.
Aru Gota. Real. Onto the Nomad 3 though. This map, one of the more difficult maps in the pool, I think. We had a lot of feedback from playtesters that found this map very difficult, in particular the quote-unquote bullshit ending. So yeah, not exactly a traditional Nomad 3. It's a little bit more control than Flow or Snap. You've got a little bit of rhythm element as well. But yeah, I think the key thing here is to watch out for that ending, since a lot of playtesters did have issues with it. It'll definitely be a map you want to practice, at least get a run in, get comfortable, familiarize yourself with the ending of the map, lest you find a chain miss and die. Not actually.
Tragic.
We had a lot of
And yeah,
replays.
Creep
though,
Crafting
too.
pointed out CS 4.6, so make sure
Yes.
you keep that in mind.
Almost precision.
Be very
We're
careful
almost
on
in territory. Oh, this has hard rock. That would be funny.
Real.
Alright, Nomad 4. This one's a bit faster than last round, both in speed and length. It's a very short drain time. Definitely more of a classic tech map here. A lot of focus on that slider aim, bit of bursts in between. It's very short, so keep in mind you want to try and be pretty consistent here, because misses and act drops are going to be pretty punishing. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of pretty short maps in the Nomad pool, so you're definitely going to want to practice those. Make sure you're nice and comfortable on everything.
Yeah, Nomad pool in general, I think, pretty short this week. Nomad 2 to 5 The only one that's above 1,000 combo is Nomad 1. And then PH comes close at 955. But yeah, Nomad 5, Good Kid Nomu. Nomad 5 overlap reading. Similar to last week, this one is going to have a lot of reading. As you can see, a lot of overlaps, a lot of stack patterns as well in this map. So again, definitely a map that you're gonna want to at least play through, practice a little bit. Make sure you're not playing this on a sight read, otherwise you most likely will get caught out on some of these patterns. You can see Air 8 overlap and some pretty complex patterns. Is gonna definitely favor a lot of the reading players, 300 ping, those gimmick players, guys like that. So definitely a map to watch out for, and we'll probably see it banned a little bit.
Yeah. All right, Hidden 1.
Angry
Very much faster aim compared to previous Hidden 1s. A bit of awkward aim in there, but definitely more focused on that faster aim. Gonna test your tapping stamina for all you single tap players. And yeah, just it's fast, but like, I don't know, aim slop's popular now, so surely you're fine with it.
Aim slop.
Yeah.
We have an aim slop goat in call here, right?
Who, me? Who, little me? Is that who we talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
Stop it.
Chug jug with you. Hidden 2. We got our hidden AR8 reading map, classic. This one's more rhythmic reading. So you're gonna have to kind of go with the flow, go with the song. Don't get tripped up on any of these patterns. And yeah, it's basically just a nice reading test. Very very favored to those gimmick players, 300 ping, etc. Probably gonna be banned by quite a few people, but that's just how it is. That's just the unfortunate reality of hidden players.
Yeah, unfortunately for a lot of players that aren't as comfortable on reading, unfortunately you're not going to be able to ban both reading maps, Nomad 5 and Hidden 2 both.
Yeah, so pick your poison there.
Well, if you're not comfortable on reading, let's play some Hard Rock 1, shall we? Nomad 1 and Hidden 1 were pretty aim and consistency heavy, so this Hard Rock 1 is mixing in a little bit of light tech, get some light tech gaming in, and for sure on this map it's like a Hard Rock comfort check. So even if you've just been sliding by on Hard Rock with just raw talent, this is going to be the map where you get exposed, so really should practice. And if you need help with Hard Rock, you should ask Mr. Dots _ because he's a big Hard Rock pro nowadays, and he farms this map in his sleep. So be sure to spam ping him in general. But yeah, 1 minute shorter than the Hard Rock one last week, so you don't have to deal with it for too long. Just whoever the better Hard Rock player wins. No nerves, no nothing. Just game. Real. And now we go into the best map in the pool. We got Punga Come Make America Great Again. It's just a CS 6.5 Hard Rock 2, but that's all we need. We got some bursts, we got some wide angle aim. Please don't be dropping these slider ends, I beg of you. But yeah, as I said when I commentated, CS 6.5 ain't going nowhere, and here we are. Another low BPM like the City Girl map. So pretty chill. You just gotta aim, move the pen around and shit. That's all you gotta do.
This map name is
Click
crazy.
those circles. The circle clicking game, chat, so just click the circles.
Real.
But yeah, on to DT1. We're back to traditional aim. Pretty normal DT1. Got some burst, got some aim. Not nearly as trippy and awkward as the last DT1. So probably gonna be a map that's picked in most matches, I would say. It's a pretty comfortable map for a lot of players, I think. So definitely want to practice this. Definitely want to be able to get good scores on this consistently, as we'll probably see it quite often. And another thing to mention in this round, I believe we're gonna have those in losers bracket are gonna play 2 matches if they win. Yeah, so a lot of matches this week, so definitely make sure you have practice it on pool, because you're gonna be playing it a lot.
Yeah. DT2, alright. So DT2, you know, speed pick. This is, what, 231 BPM? This one's a bit more on the stamina side. Not really with, like, longer bursts, but more just a lot of bursts in a row. Just kind of mixing it up a bit, so, you know, keep you on edge a bit. But yeah, definitely a bit of a stamina tapping test here. Higher BPM, you know, DT2 things. Yeah, I mean, pay to win. Get the grab trigger.
Yes, sir. And yeah, we got a 240 BPM DT3 finger control map, so 30 BPM increase from last round. Only 2 minutes long, so you don't have to struggle through it for too long, but there are just a lot of doubles and triples, so if you're not prepared, your accuracy is just gonna hit the floor. And yeah, yesterday, MyG and YourCute showed up at my front door with guns, and they're like, "Where is the high BPM finger control on DT3?" And so, here is the high BPM finger control on DT3. Go crazy! If you guys don't SS this map, I'm gonna smack you. And that's all there is to say. It's just the same thing the whole map.
Yeah, and on to the final map of pool. Of course, we have your tiebreaker. Quite a few tiebreakers seen in the last round. A lot of good matches, a lot of close battles, even between some of the further seeded matches. But yeah, a little bit less slider techy. Still tech, still got sliders, but a little bit less, of course. But definitely more focused on consistency and tapping. Only get 2 breaks on this map. Again, last map, only 1 break, so it's going to be pretty similar. Gotta stay locked in, gotta stay focused, and keep your aim in control. I know there's one match in particular last week, I think, that the tiebreaker stayed within like 10k for like the entire second half of the map, and
That was great.
yeah, really close match there. It's definitely,
Cinema.
again, need to have that consistency in the map. Yeah, so honestly, you know, pretty standard tiebreaker. This replay, of course, with hidden, is optional, as tiebreakers are all free mod. So if you hidden demons, or if you're insane, if you want to play hard rock on tiebreaker, then you can. But majority will probably see no mod, maybe a few hiddens, but Dragon, of course, being the hidden player that he is, did this replay with hidden, because he's just like that.
That's my 5WC
yeah.
dope.
Tech consistency with a little bit of tapping is your tiebreaker for the week.
I mean, yeah, that's it. Round 16 pool. Definitely harder from last rounds. Might see scores dip or maybe rise depending on how well you scale on the SR. So, yeah, I mean, we do have a Jorian match at 3 UTC, so be there to tune in to watch. The podcast Beyond the Bracket will probably happen later in the week since we had some schedule cucking. Evans and I will probably mention about that in announcements about changing schedules. I never knew that Canadians would schedule cook each other so much to the point where it reaches that, but as you know, Canadians do that a lot, especially in CDC. Trauma from that. But thank you for tuning in for round of 16. Thank you for poolers pooling round of 16, play testers giving feedback, and North rendering all this video for us to show to this stream, as well as these 3 commentating about the pool, since insight is always good. But Yeah, that's pretty much it. Do keep in mind that people in losers bracket do start playing next week, and they will have to play 2 matches potentially. So do try to schedule that beforehand if you can at the start of the week, so you don't have to deal with late end schedulings and such. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please schedule early.
Yes, please. At least
Please,
if you're
please.
shy, you know, I think the other person is shy as well too. So like, at least reach out, be like, hey, does this time work? And I think the worst response you'll get is no. It's not like um, confessing your love to someone really, but
For those in lower bracket in particular, because
Yes.
you guys, if you win your first match, you will have 2 matches to play. You guys really need to schedule those matches as early as you can. Get them out of the way so you guys have a little bit of a break between that and your next match. But in general, like hopefully you guys schedule earlier as opposed to Monday night and stuff.
okay, people chat, do not confess your love to your
like Wednesday.
do not confess your love to your opponents. That is a bit awkward. Maybe parasocial since you don't really know each other too much. Maybe take them out on a date first, you know. But I do look forward to the quarterfinals pool. I think we have more in store from our mappers itself since this pool didn't really have many customs. But do look forward to that one. Maybe more content on the way. Maybe more TBs. Who knows? Do not match fix. Challenge bracket. You know, no betting. You know, keep it legal. What much else to
It's only
say?
illegal if you get caught.
Okay. Anyways, everybody chat, type in your favorite vegetable, and then we're gonna make a veggie tier list for the Beyond the Bracket with Dots, Tech Drive, and I. Maybe some guests on the way too. Who knows? But
I got strong opinions.
look forward to
I got
that.
some strong opinions.
Look forward to
Yo,
that.
fam, I fuck with you, bro. Broccoli goat.
Look forward to
Linus,
that.
I fuck with you.
What the
Everyone,
fuck, yo?
broccoli
Anyways,
gang, broccoli gang,
look forward
broccoli-
to that. We're
Yo.
gonna see you next time. You know, I look forward to this tournament. I look forward to how well you guys are gonna perform. So. Have fun. Don't forget 6WC is coming up soon, so even if you're out of the tournament, keep grinding and maybe stay in 6 if you want to represent
Don't rank
Canada
up,
themselves.
Don't rank up.
Yeah, don't
We
rank
need
up,
Canada
please.
to win.
Yep. We don't want to be second place anymore, so do stay in rank range for us if you want to represent the country. But anyways, I think that is all from us today. We'll say goodbyes. Don't forget Dorian match soon, and we do have that losers bracket match on Wednesday, so. I think that will probably be one of the most hype ones since it's the first to ever get eliminated. Yeah, so.
First Wednesday match.
But yeah, we'll announce about scheduling later tonight, so we'll get all that confuffleness out of the way. But thank you everyone, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye bye.